What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for another movement. If you're new here, my name is Jared. I'm a graduate student studying music composition and film scoring at the University of Northern Colorado, and today we are going to be asking the question, do habits actually change your life?
Now, I don't know about you, but I often kind of fall into this realm of thinking that if I can do that person's morning routine, or if I can do that person's habits, then my productivity is going to go through the roof and the mess that is my life is going to be so much better. But I think that thinking is wrong, and here's why. If we use that same logic, then we can say that seatbelts are the sole reason that car accident fatalities have declined as steeply as they have in the past 30, 40 years. But you can't say that because there's also an increase of road safety, road quality, airbags in cars, car safety itself. All those other factors go into it. So it's kind of a logical fallacy to think that person is successful because of the things that they do in their morning routine. Now, before you unsubscribe thinking this guy is going AWOL, he thinks that habits don't help your life, that's not what I'm saying. But thinking that a habit of taking a cold shower is going to instantly fix your life is not the right way to think. Thinking that building a running habit is going to instantly change your life just because you're running is not the best way to think about it. But what I think happens is when we develop these habits like running or making your bed every morning, these habits are changing who we are. They're changing our character and our amount of discipline and drive, and those things do affect our lives. All right, now here's why that is key. If we think about habits like that as things that start to change who we are and how we think, then that means that the habits that successful people do aren't necessarily the habits that we need to be doing, because it's not the habit itself that makes us successful. Now, a quick disclaimer about a habit like running or reading, those things do kind of have a direct impact, right? Running has a direct impact on your physical health and your energy levels, and reading produces knowledge, and knowledge directly affects your work as a student or as a professional. But there are also other parts of those habits that affect our lives, right? Running creates a desire to act on challenges and a mental toughness. Reading creates this mindset of lifelong learning, not only in the reading, but also in our jobs, in our relationships, and in our day-to-day activities. But I think the best habit that I can think of that is along these lines of thinking is the habit of taking a cold shower or making your bed every morning. Cold showers have a very small health benefit. Making your bed has zero health benefits. But they can be really helpful in our lives because making your bed first thing in the morning means that the first thing you do in the morning is a productive thing that took a little bit of discipline. Taking a cold shower in the morning is probably something you don't want to do, but it produces the momentum into the rest of your day to do a lot of really cool things. Journaling is also another example. Recounting your day is not necessarily going to change your life, but the mindfulness that journaling creates, the awareness of the passage of the days, the awareness of how you came across to people, and coming up with ideas as you journal about your day, that does have a direct impact. Now, here is what I think is the moral of the story. We shouldn't be choosing our habits because other people do them. We should be choosing our habits based on whether or not the habit helps a specific pressure point in our life. So if you're struggling with having a clear head throughout the day, maybe journaling or a regular walk is the number one habit you should be focusing on right now. If you're having trouble getting started in the day, then maybe making your bed should be the number one habit that you're working on right now. The 80-20 rule applies to your schoolwork, and it applies to this too. What habit can you do now that is going to have the maximal impact on your life? It might be journaling, it might be reading, it might be going for a walk, or it might be developing a running habit. But you have to find habits that help you. Now, that's not to say that looking at the habits and morning routines of other people is invalid. That's really helpful because it gives you ideas, but don't do it just because that successful person does it. Start a habit because you know it helps a specific weakness that you have in your life right now. That's all I have for you guys. If you liked the video, please feel free to crush that like button and consider subscribing to get new content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you guys in the next one. And also, don't forget to join that Facebook group linked down below. See you guys later.